Hey everybody, welcome back to Fiasco Factory. My name is Michael, and I like grindy indie games, and I hope you do too, because we're playing FortressCraft Evolved today, and it is like one of the grindiest indie games ever. So I've been doing a lot of stuff, as you can probably see. Been building some things out, just some decorative stuff, but also been doing some actual getting stuff done stuff. So we're researching over here bulk storage, and to complete it we need 99 refined liquid resin. It takes 10 liquid resin for every refined liquid resin. So we've been hitting our boy over here pretty hard, and I think he's about out of shell. We're going to have to destroy him, feed him, do something to him, because I don't think it's regrowing. He used to, I think, regrew every time you loaded the game. But anyway, he just about doesn't have any shell left. I kind of had to move everything closer up here. Do we even have anything? No, we don't have any more. So I'm going to have to do something to him. I'm going to let him regrow or something. We can't kill him. Oh, we can scan him, though. I was unaware that he was scannable. I don't think we can kill him. I'm not going to try. There's a chargeable explosive that we can use to blow him up, I think. And maybe get a brain out of him, and we could make a hive mind agitator, which will make others grow. I don't know what I'll do in that regard. If his shell doesn't grow back automatically, though, we'll have to do something to him. Unknown block detected. No, I scanned it. Why are you still giving me that message? He's a hive core. Okay, well, we may check out hive cores later, but in the process of doing all the things, I took down that mountain. My eventual goal is to remove most, maybe all of this coal, and put power over here eventually. So we're going to have a bunch of turbines over here running refined biomass fuel and supplying power to the rest of the base. But for right now, we're still on the ad hoc power, which is sort of power being generated all over the place. Got the little smelting area over here. I've gotten it fixed up, and I've thrown some intermediate product manufacturing onto the end of it. We've got lightweight machine housings being run here off of the tin. We've got, this is copper wire and servo motors here. I'm kind of full up on that. Don't really need any more. Got the iron running in here, making gears. Of course, this is a bottleneck, right? So we're stacking up the iron. What we really need to do is think about this from backward to front, right? We've got to build these big laser energy transmitters and charge them up. And during the course of that, we're going to be generating massive amounts of power and generating massive attacks to us. So we need to have defenses in place. In order to have defenses in place, we need to have a constant supply of power, of missiles, of lots of other things. All of those things rely on logistics and then smelting, storage, and then manufacturing. So working on researching the more advanced storage thing over there. We may get started on that in a little bit, but I have been working primarily on the logistics portion of that. And so these guys over here are these lifts. The cargo lifts, and I've got one going down to iron, one going down to lithium, and then this one here goes down to, I think it goes down to gold. Let's just come down here and check. So we're bringing them here, we're offloading. It's very flashy. We're offloading the stuff, we're sending it over into smelting. Tin and copper are still being smelted, or still being pulled out of veins on the surface. So the next shaft that I dug is right here, and it's already got the rails in place, so it is ready to get one of these lifts put onto it, and then to have its stuff offloaded. So we'll do that later. But I've been digging, and oddly enough, there's not. Let's go down. I don't want to try to go down that, so we're just going to go down the main lift system here. Could probably make it down there. Might fall, though. Let me check coal here. How are we doing on coal? Yeah, you're fine. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. We may need to worry about it for the rack railer, though. That thing's using a fair bit of coal over here. Yeah, not too bad, actually, that time. Alright, still don't have this guy hooked up yet. Will later on. For now, I've just been bringing up fairly massive quantities of gold titanium and the green stuff, nickel, up to smelt by hand. Not a big deal though. We're gonna roll down to the level where we're doing gold and titanium and take a look, because I've set up one of these auto digger things. I think it's called an auto excavator. Basically, it tunnels a shaft all the way up. You just give it some power. It will not destroy ore though. And so I drilled some pilot holes, took the ore out of the way previously, and then for this new one here, I don't think I did that. And we need to go deeper, but we're starting because 320 is where our gold is. And I'll go ahead and grab that while we're here. And then titanium is down there. I had to move it a little bit. There was one right there, but now that's gone. And so we're doing it down here now. And then let's go check out our digger, which is just out here. Make sure I don't fall down that. Yeah, I've got it saved. Alright. So here's our digger, and I think he's done with the shaft, although he may have left. Yeah, he did leave some ore up there that we're going to have to get rid of. But in the meantime, we can go ahead and get him digging a new shaft. Should I have him do that one, or should I have him do this one? I've already got this kind of set up, so let's just go ahead and put it here. And I'm just going to dig all of these out. I'll clean up the ore in their way a little later on, but you can see he's going to start to dig up there. He can't take care of those lights, though, I don't think. And yeah, you can see it starting to dig that there. It'll take it a while to get up there, and that's why I'm doing this here at 320. We're just going to clear some shafts up. This is, however, the clear one up there. So let's go up and put some rack rails in him. We've got some, but not enough, and I did not get any nickel, but that's okay. We're not exactly short on it. Not really using a lot of these things. I'm trying to not generate a ton of power. We're still getting attacked regularly, but the more power you generate, the more attacks you have, the stronger it is. And, you know, it uses resources, so why bother? Let's just get the infrastructure in place to start manufacturing on a big scale and automatically, because right now most things are being hand-fed, and even the things that are being automated aren't really going into anything. So I want to get as much as I can automated before we start generating massive amounts of power. If we can scoot out here, we can see I've started using these curved conveyors and the upslip conveyors. We can see how this thing is getting loaded. Right now it's fairly slow. We can throw another 6 or so hoppers on here and let them get full as we're going. But there's no real need to do that, because right now, if that thing moved any faster, it wouldn't matter, because we're not offloading it all right now quickly enough. Let's go take a look at that. I'm pretty sure that iron and lithium are stopped up. So, you know, it's either a logjam down there or a logjam up here, and I'm going to choose the logjam, well, up here, I guess, because it is, yeah. These are all tied into place. Okay, so we got on us a bunch of rack railers. I got to go upstairs. I had originally set these things up here, but then all of the offloading hoppers were up here, and I wanted the belts down below. So we're going to throw, and you know, let's throw down a few hoppers so that it can get its game on here. Let's just give it rack rail. And we can check, and we can see that the shaft depth is 170. It's going pretty quick. It uses a fair bit of power, but we're just generating it locally for now. We'll eventually beam it to it from our main power system, but for now we're just going to power it over here. And one of the new tools we got is I've got a manufacturing plant that is mobile, which is pretty cool. So what was it that I was looking for? I think I was looking for a cargo lift, yeah. Let's grab one of those. And can just put it in here. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. Can throw it in there. The depth is 206. It looks like it's waiting on more rail. No, it's got quite a bit of rail. It's probably waiting on more power. Let's give it just a little bit. I should have put a big cube on here. But it doesn't use much once it's going. So, yeah, no big deal. Let's see. Let's get some of this stuff put away. I've got these labeled up. So, gold, titanium, and nickel over there, but these two here are just sort of ad hoc. And in fact, nickel doesn't even go to a machine, so it's fine if it gets whatever put into it. These I'm just smelting and putting in my inventory. I am still making the titanium housings and secondary upgrade modules over here because they require power, and I didn't feel like transferring that just yet. So I'll just keep feeding these. This is the primary upgrade modules. Oops, I didn't want to take that coal out of there, though. There, got it. Get those out of there, and then we're still making the lithium coils over here. And the bars only stack. I thought they stacked infinitely. Excuse me, but they only stack to 10,000. So I'm going to go ahead and try to maintain myself at 10,000 on all these various gadgets, all these various ores, so that we don't have two stacks of them in inventory. Inventory management is kind of a pain, especially with all the bug attacks that are going on. And if we have the... fortunately, we have this new suit inventory here. This is not super new, but relatively new. Back in the day, you had to have all this stuff in your inventory, which is why there is an Arthur upgrade pack that consolidates everything into one, I think, is because you used to have to carry it over here, and now we don't have to, fortunately. Toxic particle filter. I said we were going to get that from the alloy research, but it didn't immediately appear, and I was a little mystified by that, and it's because I hadn't scanned toxic stone. So the toxic caves seem a lot more toxic than they used to be. And I ended up having to sort of kill myself on a suicide mission to actually grab a piece of toxic stone. It's pretty dangerous down there. I was a little surprised. Alright, how are we doing over here with the rack railer? It is down to 206. You're not where you need to be. You know what? We don't want that in there yet. We want it to check for rail. Okay, there's a report. Haven't been getting bugged by much lately. Hasn't been, keeps telling me to go and refine biomass, which we will get to. We will get to. I have dug the shaft down to below the toxic caverns, so we're down there. Now, are you working here? So this thing here, it'll put down rails until it gets to a certain level and gets blocked, right? So in theory, we've got it free all the way down to 320, and so it's going to have to scan. It's going to use a lot of power to do that, to get down there. Let's go see if we can safely get down to where whatever is blocking this is. I have my doubts about it, to be honest. I feel like I'm probably going to die. But let's see if we can control our fall a little bit here. Maybe I already dug this one out all the way down. Let's just double check it though. This is quite a fall. Oh, okay. A little yo-yo. Oh, there we go. Alright, so in other news, I did check out the, I'm going to grab these off of here. These are all the various alloyed block makers. We're going to need those to make the tubes, which are impervious to... Looks like we can't pick that up while we're dying. All the tubes which are impervious to the Myonox, and we'll probably use those down on the lower levels. They also don't freeze, but that's not really a problem just yet until we get down to the crystal. But I'm probably going to try to use those protected conveyors down below. Alright, we're going to have to recover. So what I was going to say is I had done some research into the rooms, and so they are primarily, they apparently offer some bonuses to various things like crafting speed and smelting speed, things like that. All of them are in here. I have not researched any of the recipes, but we have, let's see. So every room has to be an enclosed space. There can be holes, but there shouldn't be holes given what the rooms are designed to do, and that is to provide for the rendering system of the game an occlusion, basically. So anything inside that room, if you're inside of it, you know you can't see anything outside. If you're outside, you know you can't see anything inside. So the game doesn't have to worry about rendering that. And apparently, when you get a very large factory, that can improve your FPS. So that's great. You need a room controller, you need an airlock. This is like a 3x3 multi-block thing, and they need to be separated by 3 spaces. Logistics and energy grommets can pass energy and materials inside and outside of them using the existing tools, so power storage blocks, hoppers, that sort of thing. And then we've got different kinds of room, just graphics basically. Hydroponics bay, where we can grow plants. Plant seeds are used to create the ampules, which are used to heal you. And then there are various lights. And apparently if we put a med bay into the room, instead of spawning up here, we'll spawn into the med bay, and we would be getting healed from it pretty quickly. So that might be worth doing. I'm going to avoid doing any rooms for now, though. I don't think I want to mess with them at the moment. I want to try to, get stuff that I already understand, I guess, put together, and then we'll go from there. So maybe we'll need rooms. Maybe we can do like the research pod making in a room. That's another thing too. Next tier research is going to need next tier power, and next tier power attracts next tier bug attacks. So I'm going to try to hold off on generating too terribly much power until we get to that point. I need a little tin bar. I want to try to build up my stock of that. And let's see, so what could we make here? There's some stuff. Okay. What we should do is go ahead and get into these guys here. These are the hardened block assembler, alloyed block assembler, precision alloyed machine block assembler, and the steel alloy smelter. And there may be others that we need as well, but for now, let's check all these dudes out and get them making some stuff on an ad hoc basis, because we need some of that tubing. I'm gonna make you go away because I'm tired. I am so tired of bug parts. Okay, you want 50 PPS, 15 PPS, 15 PPS, and 15 PPS. That's not too bad. We are not really set up to generate a great deal of power. I still have not gotten down the coal enrichment system, which is probably worth doing. Maybe we should look at doing that for now. But doing that in a minute, I mean. But for now, let's try this. Let's just throw some PTGs on here. Just surround this with blocks. And let's make a handful of PTGs. And put those on top. We'll put coal into these, and we'll try to make some of these blocks. And let's see. So these conveyors, by the way, autocraft. The basic ones do not, but these do. So I've just set up a hotbar with conveyors so that I can autocraft them as needed. That's very handy. I thought you had to craft them ahead of time, but you do not. They autocraft just like the torches do, which is pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. Alright, get some coal in those, get those fired up. Steal this coal. I'm trying to run this coal out so it gets out of my way. I'm going to take that back up. And then let's see what these machines need. So you're looking for iron bar and nickel bar in the steel alloy smelter, and I suspect that's going to create low-grade steel bars. So let's see. Some iron. And what did I say? Nickel? Okay. Alright, and you're looking for nickel bars and titanium bars. Okay, let's do do some of those, and then this guy is looking for gold bars and hardened machine blocks, and you're making hardened machine blocks. I'm going to have to wait for some of those. And this guy is looking for gold foil, secondary upgrade modules, and titanium housings. Well, we can do that. Gold foil, secondary upgrade module, and titanium housings. Let's clear off this bar because I'm not using it. Gold foil, secondary thingies, and titanium housings, right? Right, okay, so let's put 30 of each in those. And so what's your plan over here? We got 23 low-grade steel bars. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see if maybe we can put these on the toolbar. I think we got 2 more of the tier 3 ores that are going to go in here. So I may just put these here. So we don't need these steel bars for anything just yet. You've already done your thing, huh? Okay, some hardened machine blocks, and you're waiting for hardened machine blocks. So 16 gold bars and 16 hardened machine blocks. Okay. Let's do that, and then let's put the hardened machine blocks in there and let it do its thing. Okay. Let's see. So now, conveyor tubes, which are my main interest at the moment, are transport pipes. Hardened machine blocks and crystal clocks. Okay. So we need some crystal getting mined up. Why don't we go take care of that? What do I have? I have this guy. Can I make cutter heads? See if we can make cutter heads. Steel cutter heads. We can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems like a good deal. So now I think we can go down and do that. You need what again? Iron and nickel. Alright. Let's go ahead and make a few more of these. We're going to seriously start cutting into nickel and stuff when we do this. So let's see. I'm thinking the elevator is the safe way, so it's going to take a little bit to get down here, but we'll do it. So really want to get these tubes together, and then I'll continue building the logistics system. But I think once we have the tubes, I won't have to have everything protected by lasers, except for I'll pop them down on the power storage blocks because of the little ammo bots trying to steal our power from them. But I think I'm going to like these tubes a lot. They're pretty costly, but if we're only running them from the source to the cargo lift, it ought not be that bad. We're getting to the cold caves here, so let's see. Do I have a door out of here? I don't. Let's scan for air. I think that is the air of my, oh no, there we go. Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's make a safe way to get over there, though. Yeah, I didn't mean for that to come all the way through, but that's alright. So, we've got some, oh yeah, there we go. There's some crystal right over there. This will be just fine. I've got some, I can see some organic rock over there I probably should pick up, but I'm not going to get it right this minute. Let's just come right over here, and I'll take that piece of organic rock, but I want to make sure I don't fall in here, so let's just make a little platform. There we go. I will take that, thank you. And let's have a light over here, maybe? There we go. So this is crystal deposit. And if we throw, let's see, I need to put down the drill. And it wants us to upgrade the drill head. That's fine. We can do that. We're not going to be able to... well, no, we could auto power this, actually. Alright, in here, we'll put the drill heads, the cutter heads. Oh, right, they don't stack. Yeah. Okay. At some point, we'll want to transport cutter heads down to all of these things. I'm going to want to leave a place to get power through, so let's think about that for a minute. I think if... Well, you know what? I just want some crystal. So for now, let's just put a hopper on top of it. Actually, let's be safe and we'll put it on the side. Okay. You're going to be add only, you're going to be remove only, and let's give you some power. Let's give it a slightly better, well, a lot better drill motor. Oh, Arthur is pretty low on charge, I guess because I got wounded. Okay, well there comes the crystal deposit. Could we go ahead and power this up automatically? I guess we probably could. Hi guys, how's it going? That's going to be the power shaft over there, so let's grab... Let's just make this a little bit safer. Need some railings, but I guess we'll do alright for a little bit here. There we go. So we could bring this guy over here. I'm a little worried about starting to tax this power system, but for now I think we're probably okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little jog right here. Rather than try to get fancy with architecture, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it straightforward, and we'll make it maybe a little more elegant later on. But for now, I just want to get some power over here, touching this thing continuously. Little slime's looking for warmth over here, I guess. What are you guys doing? Huh. You know, let's go ahead and
crafting.
Let's go ahead and defend this a bit.
Crafting.
We'll make a Mark II turret
Crafting.
and a power block. And what I'll do is I'll put the power block on, let's say, on top. Hi guys. We're going to put the Mark II turret on top of that, and then I'm just going to bump this up one notch so that we're powering that block, and then the turret is getting powered. So we'll just pop this upward one level like that. Transfer is going to be slow, but I don't know. I don't even know if I have any lenses on me. I don't think I do. I have found quite a few diamonds and crystals and stuff. We have the upgraded crystal scanner now, and that seems to be doing a pretty good job. So we got, oh, that's clearing? Why is that clearing? Is it really? Well, it doesn't really matter. We just need some crystal. So let's take it, and let's see. Let me grab, if I can find them, some more hoppers, because that is filling up super fast. You're add only. You don't need to be add only. I can make you add and remove. And then will you share? Yeah, that's starting to share. Okay, that's cool. Alright, that is good enough. Let's go upstairs and see what we can do with these. We need a crystal clock maker, which I don't know how to make, so I guess we'll figure that out. I mean, I made them in the past, but I don't know how to make them now. Since I played last time this game in any kind of long way, all of these alloyed blocks and things like that, they were pretty simply made. They were mostly made from just bars, and so you could do a lot of handcrafting and stuff that you cannot do now. Or if not the handcrafting, you might have needed a machine with power. They just took bars as opposed to some other intermediate thing. So, like the gold foil and titanium housings and all that is a pretty new thing to me. I have played since it's been added, but I haven't played a long game with it. Alright. I'm just going to let that be. I'm not going to try to fill up all those machines now. Let's see here. What do we got going on here? We have some alloy machine blocks. We've got some precision alloy machine blocks and alloy machine blocks. Okay, I might have to get those straight. Spiderbot, can you Get your big feet out of here. I built all this stuff here, and he insists on walking through here, so it's a bit awkward. I mean, I guess his house is right there, but still. Okay, let's look under machines and see what we can make. So we have all of these gadgets down to here, and alloyed upgrade module maker. We do not have that. So we need some more alloyed machine blocks for that. And are you making alloyed machine blocks? You are. And you need the gold bars and the hardened machine blocks. Okay. Well, I'll just give you some gold bars. And then the alloyed machine, or the hardened machine block. Okay, you need the hardened machine blocks. And we need nickel and titanium for that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll get those done. And then we'll be able to make that alloyed upgrade module maker, which I'm sure will be used in many, many things. Now, an advanced machine block assembler. We didn't have one of those previously. Manufacturing plant. Here we go. Crystal clock maker.
Crafting.
Alright. Let's try these guys out. Crystal clock maker, I'm sure, is going to need power. And I'm relatively sure that's going to need power too. Yeah, you want 15 PPS? Okay. Let's see, we need some more hoppers. I guess we'll just get 25. I've been using these things in bulk lately. Okay, and what do you need? You need only 1 PPS, and you're looking for crystal deposit. Okay. Well, look at that. It jumped into the right spot, and that is pretty handy. Here goes another surface attack. We don't have any more power storage blocks.
Crafting.
And probably don't have any PT. No, I have 1 PTG left. Let's grab another one. We'll just bracket these things for now. And we can start making these solar panels, by the way, once we get crystal clocks, which is cool. I love having this portable manufacturing plant. That is super handy. You can make stuff wherever you like. It's very nice. Okay, Spiderbot, you gonna go handle that? He actually does pretty well, and I haven't checked lately what we need to make his next generation gun. What do you need, buddy? For that? Spiderbot cannon. Oh, the plastic pellets. Alright, yeah. And the organic lens. What do we need for the organic lens? Let's check that real quick. Because the next thing we got to do is get some biomass going, even if it's just a little bit. Okay, crude organic lens, and an organic lens, and an exceptional organic lens. Let's check those out. Did I take... Oh, I didn't grab my manufacturing plant. Okay. Under here, I guess, organic lens. What do you need? Just perfect faceted eyes. Okay, we can make those. And I don't have any of these yet. I think they're going to come from the blimp dudes that are going to show up before too long and start attacking us. So in here you need low-grade steel bar and crystal clock. And here we've got crystal clocks. It looks like it takes 5 of those to make 1. Alright. So low-grade steel bars and crystal clocks. Do I have any... I don't think I have any low-grade steel bars. So I have 8 of them. And we have 20 crystal clocks. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's see, do we have any more steel bars? Doesn't look like it. Iron and nickel, okay. Yeah, we're going to need to get these tier 2 ores up here and smelting. Toot sweet. Okay, you need... Wow, this thing is super fast, isn't it? That's cool. And now we have a couple of... Okay, we have a couple of those. Advanced alloyed machine blocks, or whatever the hell they are. Advanced machine blocks. Alright, and we also need to get this, some of this in there, just a tiny bit. Okay, our goal was to see, can we make a transport pipe now? And we need... Okay, we need some crystal clocks, and I've been throwing them away. We're throwing them in for other things. Hardened machine blocks, crystal clocks, and lightweight machine housings.
Crafting.
let's go ahead and check these out. Where did they end up? Those are advanced machine blocks. I don't need those on my toolbar. There they are, transport pipes. So these guys are a lot like the conveyors, except they don't have any curved ones. They're faster, and they don't freeze, and they're impervious to mine-ons. So this is what we're going to be piping up downstairs, and I will be super happy about getting that. I'll take some iron gears. I'll take some more rack rail. And your gold foil, yeah, I'll take that. There's not much of that. I don't need any lithium. Clean out the rest of that. Do I have any more ore on me? I do not. Okay, except I do have some of these crystal thingies. Where do you go? Right there? There we go. Okay, so what were we gonna do? I was gonna go check the rack rail and see how we're doing. You're down to 319. I feel like that should be down to 320. But this is a relative number, not an absolute, like, world height number. So the shaft depth is 319. We're at 0. And that is at -1, I guess. So I think that is all the way down at the bottom. So I think we can take these back now. That's awesome. So this guy is all the way down where we need him to be. And we'll just go down there and check that out real quick. Let's see. We can put the lift in it. And let's head downstairs. Do I have my manufacturing plant with me? I do not. Oh. Wow, that was interesting. I want to grab that and make sure we take that down. And let's just get down here. Can we get down here? Let's go the crazy fast way and probably get killed. Arthur's charged. He can help us out. So there we go. Bonsai. Oh no. Okay, I didn't mean to throw my grappling hook out there. I just wanted to get near the wall. Are we gonna hit the lift? I don't think so. I think we can go through the lift. Come on now. Just remember that sweet spot I was telling you about? Yeah, there you go. Well, take it as read that the thing is down there. And I'm going to go down and set up a loading area for it. And then I'm going to make a bunch of these pipes and pipe over the gold. And then I don't know whether I'll take the... actually, you know what? I better just go back up. I don't know whether I'll take the titanium up and then over to it, or whether I'll bring the shaft down further for the titanium, but I'll get that done too. And eventually, I think probably by the time I come back for the next episode, I'll go ahead and have these other tier 2 ores getting smelted automatically, and then we'll be able to move on. It is a bit of a process though, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing it, but I am doing an awful lot of off-camera playing. Hopefully that is cool with you guys. Can't really record every minute of it, or I'd fill up my hard drive. So again, thanks for joining me for FortressCraft Evolved. One of the grindiest games ever, but strangely rewarding. I enjoy figuring out the puzzles that it presents, and even to some degree being somewhat frustrated trying to figure out how to make stuff work. But it is fun, I think. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.